Hello Gemini, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy. I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is your weekly reading for February 17th to the 23rd. For those of you that are new to my channel, I want to welcome you. And those that are returning, I want to thank you very much for all of your support. I appreciate it. Now we are going to get right into your incoming energies. We're going to talk about your current energies, discuss that a little bit. We're also going to get some tarot cards, some angel messages, and then close out your reading with your angel number. So if at any point, you feel that you are resonating with the reading, please let me know in the comments. I appreciate it. It helps me to connect with your energy. So Gemini, spirit, angels, and guides for this beautiful sign. What are the incoming energies as we move through the week? What are the energies that you would like to share with Gemini? Okay, we've got 3 cards here. So these, again, are your incoming energies, and we're starting with number 18, Serendipity. Wonderful. Serendipity really is almost like moments and things that happen kind of out of the blue, things that we don't plan. It can be that spur of the moment, interaction, gathering. Sometimes we meet people in a serendipitous way where it's kind of just, it's almost like it's feeling like it's this sense of luck coming your way. Now, I think that this serendipitous moment comes at a perfect time. I think that there has been some times where you may have been feeling a little bit orphaned. Maybe you've been feeling a little bit alone. You could be going through some emotional experiences at this time. And I think you're really looking for change. And I think that the universe really, with this serendipity card, is really showing you that this cycle of what maybe you've been going through, that's maybe making you feel a little alone, is really going through a change. Because you got number 46, regeneration. And so this week, primarily, because this is your incoming energies, and I've been talking about them as if they're past energies. And there might be a reason for that, because this could be something that you've been kind of going through. And I think this is going to be the week that you're going to start to see things turn around for you, Gemini. So, and I think that's really an important key point here, is that things are starting to transition for you. So I think there's a lot of things miraculously that may be changing and taking place. Things are going to happen out of the blue. They're going to change your whole perception and your whole emotional, your emotions towards things that have maybe been happening for you. And I think you're going to see that you are really changing cycles here, because with that regeneration, it really is all about the end of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle. And I think that's what we need to see here. But I think there's something that is kind of sending miracles your way so that, it really breaks you out of this pattern that's been happening. Now let's look at your current energies. And those are the energies at the bottom of the deck. So we've got 3 cards here. I always go 3 back. I'll go more if we need to. We've got number 38, to be fair. This is like the Justice card. It's all about balance, trying to create that balance in your life. And I think a lot of you have been working really diligent with that, with number 11 by the book. Really trying to do things, maybe follow more routines, follow more of a schedule to really accomplish things. And I think that it really does help to create that balance in your life. It might be a tool that you've just sort of rediscovered, and you're starting to feel like that, that is really what is helping to keep things in check for you as well. And then with number 20, imagine. This is all about your imagination, not just about your imagination and how much creativity you do have within you, but it also has a lot to do with what you can actually create for yourself. It's like being a creator or a visionary, because the image card is a lot to do with how we manifest things. And I think that you have been really working on manifesting things and bringing this sense of routine into your life, because you are really kind of speaking out and saying, you know what, I need to figure out how I can really bring a little bit more of that peace into my life and that balance into my life. And I think this week is going to be a great week for that, because again, with serendipity, orphaned, and regeneration, you're going to see a change in the cycle. You're going to start to see things transitioning for you. All right, we're going to now get your 9 cards. So let's get those 9 cards. Let's find out what's happening here as we move through the week for you, Gemini. We've got the first row there, and then this is the second row. There we go. Perfect. There we go. And now we'll get the last row For you, Gemini, 1, 2, and 3. Wow, those really came out quite easily, didn't they? All right, let's see here. Center of your reading, look at that, new beginnings happening. We want to see some new energy for you. I think you need some revitalized energy here. All right, you're showing up in your own reading, I truly believe, with that Queen of Swords coming up, because swords do represent the mental suit. Mental suit is going to be air signs, so Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Now, in the center of your reading, I'm seeing the Fool energy, which I love to see. It's all the potential that surrounds you at this time. So there is like this unlimited amount of potential that is really, really kind of, I think, piquing your interest. So there could be some new ventures that are coming up, and they could be unexpected ventures as well. They link quite nicely to that serendipity card. The Fool really is about a fresh start, a new beginning, really starting that cycle that regenerates, that cycle that closes out. Now you're ready to begin something new. So I love to see that in the middle of your reading, especially if you've had some indecision and some heartbreak. I think that you're starting to find that strength. And I think that you are starting to really discover what is most valuable to you, what is traditions for you, things that are important to you. I think family, I think your security, your safety, like all of this is all wrapped up into one. And I think we're starting to see this all kind of transition nicely together, kind of creating that nice harmony and balance. All right, let's get right into your reading. We're going to start with number 8, the Strength card, Leo energy. And again, we see butterflies on here because there is transitions and transformations, adjustments taking place in your life. And it comes with that number 46, the regeneration. Having an incredible amount of strength to really be able to weather whatever storms have come your way. I think this Strength card comes in the perfect timing, especially if you have been feeling a little orphaned or feeling as if you are going through an emotional experience, maybe feeling a little bit alone. So the Strength card is there to show you that there is protection. You're not alone on this journey. You definitely do have support systems. The Two of Swords is really, when I see this card, it really is about feeling that you are in an impasse where you don't feel as if you can make choices. When we do have a blindfold on, of course, we can't make clear choices because we don't have the information that we need. But with this illustration as well, you've got your back turned to this beautiful landscape that you cannot see. All the possibilities that are available to you, you can't really see what's in front of you. The swords you have crossed over your heart, meaning you're keeping your heart out of something. You're not letting your emotions you're not making decisions with your emotions. Now, that could be why the blindfold's on there. Maybe there is something that you need to release emotionally so that you can feel this sense of freedom. We'll find out more when we clarify. Three of Swords is something that has pierced your heart, and that will reflect differently on each of you. It can be relationships that are going through adjustments. It can be broken relationships. It can be, adjustments with family members. It could be even contracts with jobs or our money situations, or we went for a job and it didn't work out the way we thought. It pierced our heart because it made us feel a little bit lost. It made us feel a little alone, just like that Orphan card. But this is a healing card. You can see that the sun is starting to appear in the background, and it means that you are really taking some time out to allow the changes to happen and transition around you. And the Three of Swords, you're slowly but surely going to take those swords out one by one. When you're able to remove those swords, you'll also be able to remove that blindfold, and you've got the strength to do it. The Queen of Swords, I truly believe, is your energy at this time. And I think, again, I think you're almost really at a point right now, because you are feeling so orphaned and so alone, that your emotions, you're kind of keeping your emotions internal. I don't think you're expressing or communicating the same way that you normally would. And I think that this is what is making things a little bit more difficult for you. But again, it's feeling that comfort level to be able to let our guard down, to be able to feel a little bit vulnerable, to trust, so that we can communicate how we're feeling. And when we can do that, when we can really, really do that, we don't feel at an impasse anymore, and we can feel open to share. So I think that could be, for some of you, you could be really going through a transition with your emotions. We talked about the Fool and the new beginnings that are happening for you, which is beautiful to see right in the center of your reading. And then we've got the lovely Two of Cups. And again, this can be a partnership in your life. It can be love, platonic. It doesn't always have to be love, right? Because it's not going to be for everybody that way. Partnerships can be anything. It's just like that word partnership Could be even work partnerships. But it's somebody that, you are their yin to their yang. They could be somebody very opposite to who you are or who you attract, but you have a lot in common. You gain strength from this person. This person is somebody you can trust. For those of you, it could be your dedication and your relationship with your own spirituality as well. So really feeling like trusting in the higher power at this time is what's giving you the strength you need as well. Sometimes looking for that, for some sort of guidance as well, is the key to that Two of Cups. 10 of Coins is, again, I think this is one of the most beautiful cards in all of the deck. It really is your true treasure chest, and what means something to you and what is value to you is going to be different to each person. Each Gemini is going to receive the messages from this 10 of Coins differently. Tens are really, again, they're the end of a journey. So this is something you're working towards. I think that financially you are really working towards setting some ground rules. Remember, in your current energies, you had number 11 by the book. I think you're following routines. I think you're following plans because there's something that you are really saving for. There's something that's really important for you for your future. And I think you're on the right track. And as far as family goes, this is really feeling love, feeling commitment, and feeling like everything is balancing nicely for you and aligning nicely for you. There could be some serendipitous moments around family or around some sort of invitation of some sort this week that really is going to help show that your life is going through a major change. We'll find out more when we clarify. The 5, the Hierophant, this is Taurus energy. We've got the Eye of Protection in here, and I believe that this is just the magical blessings that surround you at this time, and I think there's a multitude of them. It shows that you have a high commitment to the things that are important to you, the people in your life, your work ethic, your religion, your faith. All of that is extremely important, and it really comes to light in the way that you do things, and in the way that you bring things together. And I feel like those are the messages that are coming through with that. A lot of blessings there. A lot of protection and a lot of blessings surrounding you this week. And I think that because of that, with the serendipity, number 18, with number 8, the Strength card, and with number 5, the Hierophant, I think this has a lot to do with this regeneration. And then the Princess of Swords, again, is definitely air energy. It really works nice in unison with Gemini. This is your inquisitiveness. This is your sense of really inquiring about things because you want to get some truth. You want to get some understanding, and it could be a message that's coming through. As a reminder, please keep in mind that there are no gender with any of these cards. I just refer to them whatever it is on the card. All right, let's get the clarifying card for Strength. Let's find out a little bit more. Let's go deeper. Strength. What would you like to share with Gemini? See, look at that. You need strength. And you know what? The reason that strength is showing up here with all that protection, all those transformations, because you are going through a regeneration. Cycles are changing. The wheel is number 10. The regeneration card in numerology is number 46. So 46 in numerology is 10. Cycles are changing for you. So I'm really happy to say that whatever has been making you feel a little alone, you're bouncing out of that. You're going to feel like you're bouncing out of it. And I think that there's a serendipitous moment, something that comes out of the blue, something that is almost fated. It's almost like a destined thing. And it could be a person that you meet that gives you some insight. Maybe they give you support. But there's something that really changes the whole cycle in your life. So you're going to see cycles are changing. 2 of Swords. Let's find out what's happening with this 2 of Swords. This is for Gemini, Spirit Angels Guides. Thank you very much. And oh my goodness, you got the Ace of Pentacles. It looks as if you're at an impasse about a decision, maybe with an offer that's coming in. There's a new beginning that's being offered to you, and I'm seeing a lot of new energy here. I think a lot of things, you're putting a lot of closure to things that maybe you have left unopened. And it's really nice because this is what's bringing in more opportunity. But this Ace of Pentacles, there could be offers of a new job or a new contract, something to do with finances that's going to increase your money. It's something that might require you to do things by the book a little bit more. But I do believe this is things that you've been manifesting. So when that comes up, because of the Imagine card and the manifest, that really bringing true to life, your manifestations. There could be some things that you're trying to bring into your everyday. And I think because you are a visionary and you are very creative, there could be things that you've been going after. So if you've been applying for jobs or you've been applying for that promotion and you've kind of been in an impasse, maybe you're thinking, I don't know, should I apply for it? Should I? You know, I think there's a lot of options and a lot of opportunity available to you with this. It really could create a nice new beginning for you, and it could be something that you really commit yourself to. It could be something that's totally in line with exactly what you've been hoping and wishing for. Let's find out why this Three of Swords is here, because I think you are healing from this Three of Swords. Spirit, angels, guides. Let's find out what's happening with that. Oh, you're definitely healing from it because you got the Sun card, number 19. Most positive card out of the entire deck. And in fact, it's the most joyous, most loving card. Again, number 19. I'm seeing a lot of combinations of numbers that accumulate to the number 10, meaning that this really is a regenerating cycle for you. And it really is, again, it's the end, it's the completion of something in your life. So there's something that's completing and you're happily completing this. You're feeling good about the completion of this. And now you're beginning a new venture, a new journey. And the Sun card is just showing that positive energy. And even though in the midst of your heart being pierced or your heart being sad, you're able to find the blessings that may be around it. Sometimes things don't work out and we don't understand why, but it's like something else is actually replacing it, and you're seeing that there's something that's actually even better for you. Let's find out with the Queen of Swords. I believe that's your energy showing up here in the reading. Wow, you got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So this could be a couple. This very well could be a couple. So with that being said, it could be, you could be in a partnership, again, love or platonic, work-related anyway. It could be somebody who is also a Gemini, could be somebody who's an Aquarius or Libra, definitely air energy. But this is a very powerful duo, absolutely. They're both much visionaries as well because they are very insightful. They're very resourceful, but they don't really communicate with their feelings. They communicate more with their thought processes. So again, I think that there could be, that this could be just, I really feel like this is just a powerful combination of support in your life right now. And I think that although there might not be an emotional attachment here, there might be some, but it's as if you guys are working really well together to create something. You're creating something, and I think it's something that, like, you're highly intelligent people. So you could be coming up with a new idea that's going to really bring you a lot of long-term benefits here. You could be receiving information as well. Could be a new contract or a document that might need you to really pay attention to the fine details. And this could be a document that proves to be quite successful for you. Let's find out with the Fool energy. Spirit, angels, guides. Let's find out. We've got a new beginning starting here. Maybe it's a new beginning for this couple, and it could very well be, especially with the Two of Cups there. There could be a new relationship. Oh my gosh, it could be marriage for some of you, the Four of Wands. Oh, this is a beautiful, happy card. So I really feel like there's a lot of prosperity lies ahead for you. Oh, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I really feel like it's almost like it's something that comes out of the blue. It's like a miracle. Some miraculous thing comes out of the blue. And the Four of Wands is really that gateway of happiness, and it really shows that it's time to celebrate. So I think that there's a new venture that could be in the offering for you, and it's going to be a little scary. It's going to be something that is maybe a little out of your comfort zone, and it might require you to take a little bit of a risk. But you are going to get so much satisfaction from it, and you are going to actually, there's going to be some sort of a celebration. So for some of you, I see either celebrating an engagement, celebrating a marriage, celebrating an addition to the family. Let's find out with that Two of Cups. Let's see what's happening with that, because you know, you've got a lot of beautiful sun energy here. It's beautiful. And look at, you got the Page of Cups. Okay, so I'm really feeling like something in its infancy stage. There is definitely, for some of you, it really could be the addition of a family member, whether or not it's you having this child, or whether it's a grandchild, whether it's a nephew or a niece, or there's some sort of a news maybe of a of a child. If not, because of course that's not going to be for all of you Gemini, some of you are just not in that phase or stage of your life, it really could be the initiation of a new relationship, something that is really, again, it's almost like it's got a new fresh start. It could be for some of you that are looking for love, it is the beginning of a new beautiful, loving relationship. That Page of Cups really shows love and isn't afraid to do so, and in fact is a little naive where love is concerned, but full of creativity and full of spirituality too. So they've got a really nice spiritual side to them as well. Let's find out with the Ten of Coins. Ten of Coins can be to do with family. And it's funny, as I'm doing this, the Ten of Coins, the time on the clock when I did the Ten of Coins was 444. So that's a lot to do with stability. And that Ten of Coins is all to do with stability. So I feel like for some of you, it could be something to do with a home. Things in your home are changing. New beginnings. The Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords could be, again, you've been really hard on yourself. I think sometimes you are extremely hard on yourself. I'm going to get a clarifier for this card. But the Eight of Swords, again, you're blindfolded again. So we're seeing two cards that are depicting blindfolded, meaning you're feeling as if it's like you're missing a piece or you're missing some sort of information. In the Eight of Swords illustration, you're feeling trapped. And, you know, your hands are loosely tied, meaning this is something that could be just in your mind. It could be your thought processes of how you see family, how you see your own treasure, or how you see your stability. You feel as if there is something that's making you feel trapped. Let's find out how we can release that. I'm going to get a clarifier for the Eight of Swords, please. Like, why are we feeling this Eight of Swords? And it's the Knight of Pentacles. So the reason for this feeling of feeling kind of trapped and feeling as if you can't go anywhere is because the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving knight. So you feel as if the process towards everything that you've been hoping for, wishing for, whether it is to get married, be in a relationship, start a family, start a new job, invest for your future, buy a house, all of these things, you could feel like everything is just taking so much time. Something just has been a very slow process. But just because something is slow doesn't mean it's not going to be successful. Because I think that, again, I think that this period of time, this week, you're going to see a lot of changes happening with the regeneration. And I think there's a lot of things that are going to take you by surprise. All right, we're going to now clarify this beautiful Hierophant card for you, Gemini. Let's find out what that is. Spirit, angels, guides. And you got the Nine of Cups. Perfect. So this is all your wish fulfillment. And I think that your wishes that you've been wanting to grant, the manifestations, the things, the intentions that you've been putting out there, the positive things that you've been really wanting to come to fruition in your life, you've been putting out there, that energy. And the Nine of Cups is showing you emotional fulfillment. It's showing that you can attain these things and that really these things are at your fingertips. When I see number 9 of Cups and I see number 18, the Serendipity card, I just feel like there is something that you've been really wishing for and wanting for, and I feel like this is going to be the week where, you know, it's going to take you by surprise. It's going to be a bit of a whirlwind this week. Princess of Swords. Let's find out. This is the message that's linked to this serendipitous moment. And you've got the 8 of Cups. So there's a message that's saying, you know what, your world is changing. Yeah, absolutely. The emotions that you've been feeling in that orphaned, okay, this is linked to that orphaned card, that energy. This is you having the strength, which we had right in the beginning here, to accept the changes and the cycles that are changing in your life. Because there is something that emotionally was not working for you. And I believe that now you have the strength to walk away from that. I think that you are actually setting yourself up for more emotional fulfillment. And whatever has been disappointing for you in the past, you are actually going to leave that behind and you're walking in a new direction. I want to get one more for that 8 of Cups, please. When you have the strength to walk away, and it could be around the full moon. Again, I'm going to keep going because that's the 5 of Cups, and that's exactly what we were talking about. The 5 of Cups is the orphaned number 5. So the message, you are walking away from whatever emotionally was not making, was not fulfilling its purpose for you. And what do we get from that? Oh my goodness, we're getting now the 6 of Cups. Look at that. Look at all the cups. All of that is watery energy. It's all to do with your emotions. Back when we had the full moon on February 12th in the sign Leo, you could have been manifesting with that image card. You know, you could have been manifesting things to do with your emotions, because we've got this beautiful full moon here. So I think that, you know what, I think that you have, I think you are going to really feel the strength to be able to walk away from the things that have disappointed you. When we look at the Five of Cups, we see these disappointing cups in the front, and it's kind of this time that you need to heal. Because when you have that, when you actually take that time to heal, you'll be able to turn yourself around and see these two beautiful cups that are flourishing. And those two cups are cups that are offering a lot of love. And this Six of Cups, this is very, very much, look at the children that are depicted on here. I believe that this is bringing joy. Where you felt disappointment and sadness, you have the strength to walk away from whatever it was that was causing that. And now you're moving towards happiness. You're remembering what happiness feels like. We get lost sometimes in our own emotions, and we forget what joy feels like. How wonderful it makes our heart feel. And I think that that's why the Six of Cups is here. There's a lot of joyous there's a lot of joy in your reading this week, and I think it's in perfect timing, because I think you have been going through some sense of an emotional experience. All right, let's get your angel message. Let's get that one angel message. It's funny, I have a card here that decided it wanted to turn on its side, and I believe that that's the card it wants me to use. Yeah, it's this one right here. Plane. So some of you could be getting ready to go on a plane. Maybe some of you are getting ready to travel. Number 26, it says a journey. So a journey can be anything. A plane, of course, maybe it is you've decided, you know what, I'm leaving all of this behind and I'm going to go on a trip. For others of you, this journey is the journey of life, and it's a new journey that you're encountering. So a journey is indicated either physically or metamorphically. Your life will become more full. So there's going to be a lot of fullness in this change that's happening, and it's the one card they really wanted you to have. Now, in conjunction with that number 26 plane, can you give me another angel message, please? Another message you'd like to share with Gemini. Now, saying to be calm. It says, I'm surrounded by the energy of calm, peace, and positivity. The angels remind me that the calmness comes with the determination to live ever happily in the present moment, relinquishing the past and not worrying about the future, but placing our lives firmly in the Creator's hands. Staying calm. Know that you're protected. Know that everything is destined for you as well, with that serendipitous moments as well. All right. Now, I want you to keep the number 10 in mind. And like I had said before, you have a lot of numbers that work in conjunction to make the number 10. So number 10 and number 1, those are very important numbers this week for you. Let's find out your number to close out this reading. And 999, release. It says balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. It says your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. And that's exactly what's happening here. How can you make room for something new to emerge, right? You're doing that by releasing certain things. You're ending cycles. You're letting that natural flow of life take its course. You're doing it with a sense of calm and peace. You're ready to embark on a new journey that's going to bring you more fullness in your life. And by releasing that, you're making room for new beginnings to emerge. Lovely reading for you this week, Gemini. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonates. Please let me know in the comments. Please also consider liking, sharing, subscribing. It costs nothing to subscribe. I appreciate that as well, because it helps my channel grow. So until next time, sending love, light, and positive vibes.